My name is Nelson. Welcome to Aggressively Sweet. Much cracking. How's your butts? So, in about 12 hours from now, I was supposed to do my first live stream, which I'm super excited, right? The first live stream is going to be pretty simple. We're just going to chill and chat, right? I'm going to go through all the comments from the my first alien impression of BTS video, right? It's like I went through them today. I didn't read them. I just scrolled through this. This is a lot. So, brace yourselves. So I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna react to the comments and explain myself a little bit more, talk to chat, see what's going on, and bada bing bada boom, that's done. Unfortunately, I'm working tomorrow. Unlucky. I can't call in sick again. I've done that like 2 weekends in a row. So what's gonna happen is this. I made this video, right? I think it's pronounced BAEPSAE, maybe BAEPSAE. Maybe we're gonna find out during the video. I kind of struggled to find a video to watch. There was a fake music video. I had to go through comments and realize that it's not real. The official one, the actual like a BTS channel, does not have the name in English. It's only written in Korean. So I'm not too sure which it is. So I found the classic color-coded lyrics, which I usually watch anyways, right? I know some, like a few of the comments are just going to be like, you should watch the original to give it a view. I'll give it a view. Just so you know, it doesn't matter what video you watch. If it's got BTS music in it, the money all goes to BTS. So don't even worry about that. I get it that some some views don't count for charts or something, and some do. But I always I will just watch it, mute the tab, and let it play. All right, so no stress about that. All right, it's all good. All right, it's all good. Also, I feel like potentially, officially, I may have failed at attempting to reply to every single comment, because after the crazy response to the first Beat Tiny Desk with Ryder, I just uploaded too many videos in like 3 days. I've uploaded 25 videos in the last 9 days in both my YouTube channels. So it's just, I failed. What can we say? I'll try over the weekend, maybe at work. If it's really quiet, I can reply to a bunch, but it probably won't. All right, let's get right into it. So I don't really know when this is, right? I'm guessing it's kind of an older song, right? But maybe it's not. Maybe we can. Maybe I can tell from the voices. Let's get right into it. I'm very excited. I want to see what's up. Okay. Is this like very early song? Cause I guess a lot of people were suggesting it when I watched their first two songs. No More Dream and oh my God, what was it? Oh yeah, of course, We Are Bulletproof Part 2. And instantly hearing it, it sounds kind of that kind of vibe, right? It's a little bad boy situation. I dig it. Let's say, all right. Is this somewhere playing music from somewhere else? Something seems weird. Let me start it off again. I love the trap starting right in the right fire. I guess it's just the back vocals, right? The bow, down, down, bow. You heard that? What was that? Ooh. Damn, what a voice, huh? This part, awesome. I straight up this. You know what this song is? Sorry, I pinpointed exactly. All right, this is literally the song that plays during the prison scene. You know, the prison scene when they're sitting outside, and it's the guy, like, he's sitting in the corner, right? And next to him, there's like all these freaking massive badasses pushing like hard weights, right? This is literally, and like throwing hoops and stuff. This is literally the song that plays, and then the bad guy comes in, right? And like the good guy sitting in the back has to go like confront him. This is literally the song. V's part is freaking amazing. That's Jimin? Oh. You must be kidding me. You must be kidding me. You must be kidding me. Yeah, it's great. It's a great song, huh? It's a banger. So, BAEPSAE is like try hard, right? Kinda, or like kinda like, I'm guessing it's used like in a bad way, but they're kind of owning it or something, right? I'm guessing. When I was looking BAEPSAE to see the translation from the Korean like words, it kind of said it was like a negative term. So I'm guessing like that's something they were called, right? Man, I gotta watch the BTS hardships. That's something that people were calling them, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you want to call us that? Well, how about that? Boom, that's what we are, and we're gonna keep trying hard and being you know, different or whatever." Maybe I guess. All right, so I'll tell you a few things about this song straight off the bat. Let me just turn it down a little bit and play it again. So banger, right? I think one issue that I find is, and I actually hear that at the beginning you can hear it. Like, what even is that? Is that, why is that necessary in the beat? That's... Yeah, so I think the beat is great, but there's like an attempt to make it way more complicated than it needed, right? At parts, there's like way too much, like too many things going around, you know, and that kind of like it like, especially the beginning, because to me, like, the start of the song is like super, like, if I hear something then I'm like, oh, what was that, you know, maybe I'm not even gonna listen to it. But that is such a banger, like, you know, this is like straight up club stuff, you know. V's part, awesome, and obviously, you know, great lyrics and stuff, you know, because it's kind of, I'm such a big fan of like people being like, oh, this guy is like this, and you're like, yeah, that's what I am. What about it? This is who I am, you know. I don't even care, you know. Like self criticizing and owning, like, oh my god. Also, sorry, because I just saw YouTube removed the dislike button. YouTube just cannot make anything right, man. They only like to do things worse. So the beat is awesome. Their voices are so good. So I think, all right, so is this the third song they made? Probably not. But I prefer this song from the other two early songs that I heard. I'm not even sure if this is early. It feels like it is. But it does seem like they're like putting things in place. They're starting to get there. Dude, V's part, so great. And generally the singing is so well fitting in this song, you know, on the rap. It's so well fitting. It's amazing. I love it. I still think that the actual beat itself is a little too much. It's got a little too much noise, you know, because usually like these songs like this, what's the big guy say? Another one, you know, like these kind of songs. I'm not saying it's like that, but like usually the artists have nothing to say, right? So they just repeat 3-5 words, right? So, and their rap is like very, very non-word based, right? So they just kind of say a few words. So then it makes sense for the beat to be so well, a little more complicated and have more sounds to make up for the lack of words. But here BTS have the words. They have the words, and they're great words, and they've got a lot of rapping, and they've got a lot of back vocals, and they've got a lot of singing. So I think if they had like, for me personally, I think if the song was had a few like just 1, 2, 3 sounds taking off it, extra little like doo-doo and stuff like that, it would have been a freaking even better than what it is. Hey, but this is like this you know, this is the song that you go down to the supermarket with. You know, they overcharge you for the potatoes, and you're like, I don't care, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna get my $1 back. So you listen to this song to get all hyped up, you know. I love it. And it's great that the, you know, I mean, the replies to the first 2 songs, a lot of people were like, oh, you would have liked it more if you understood the lyrics, because they talk about going against the system. But guys, this is hip hop. This is rap. You know, like, this is what rap is. This is going against the system. It's not like, you know, like it's supposed to be. Like, it's not nothing new. So if you're like going to a genre like hip hop, right, and like, let me explain. Right, so if you're doing hip hop, right, and you talk against the establishment, then you're doing hip hop. You know what I mean? So it's not like oh wow, they did a hip hop song and they were talking against the establishment. Like, that's normal. I know that compared to everyone else at the time, they were literally like the first ones. Maybe not the first, but they were like really, really forward, right? Thinking, and like they were kind of in the future. But for someone that likes hip hop, listening to a hip hop song that talks against, you know, the older generation, you know, being kind of talking down on the newer generations, like, all right, yeah, great. Well, that's what the music is there for, you know. I'm not saying, but I totally understand why to a lot of people it's like so important, and it is, you know, because like new groups come up with a debut and it's called like Love Me, right? And it's like my heart goes boop boop and I love you, whatever, right? And that's it. That's the meaning. There's nothing. And then maybe like 20 songs later they'll talk about something. And these guys, you know, they came out real strong and they were like, okay, we've got great beats, we've got amazing skills. Our wardrobe is is discuss. We can discuss that later. But let's say something, you know, and that is like major respect to them, right? Because they could have just not, right? And I don't think it would have made a difference really if they hadn't been talking about issues. It would have been so much easier for them. Would they be where they are now, sitting at the very top of the world? Maybe not, but the beginning of them would have been so much easier if they weren't talking against the system, right? So major respect to them. Freaking epic. V's part, awesome. Yeah, I freaking loved it. Interesting. Jimin's part was, it didn't sound like him. It was weird. It was different. But yeah, I really liked RM's part. That stuck out to me. And J-Hope's, V's was his part. I really loved it. I don't know. Something about vocals on rap songs is awesome, and the beat is so freaking good. Just because I said, you know, that it was too complicated doesn't mean I don't like it. Like, I'll be listening to this and doing sitting on the bench press tomorrow for sure, chest press, because it's freaking banger. I loved it. All right, guys. Sorry, I definitely kind of lost train of thought, spoke too much. I'm right now gonna go figure out what exactly is going with BAEPSAE. I think this is a pretty important song for them, obviously, because I'm guessing it is, this is something they were called, and they just went with it. Epic. I love that. It's like, all right, who's seen 8 Mile, right? You remember 8 Mile, where he goes up and he knows what the other rapper is gonna say against him, so he just makes fun of himself, and then the other guy has nothing to say because I've made fun of myself. What are you gonna say? You got nothing, you got nothing, and that's awesome. I'm gonna go search a little bit more and find out, or just wait for your comments. Thank you so much, guys. I will make the live stream real soon. I think I'm just gonna do it a little bit later after work. Otherwise, maybe Saturday morning. Rock and rollies.